Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Vrbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Minnesota Golden Gophers, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The Golden Gophers offense has the football first here today. This is going to be a tremendous showdown. Strength versus strength. This quarterback's having a monster year, but this is a high-powered defense. The best he's... Can't wait to see what happens, Kurt.
Yeah, Chris, this is going to be what you really hope to see as this quarterback who can do it all. Can he deal with the intense pressure that this defense is going to put on him? Talking to the defensive coordinator this week, they feel that they can really rattle the quarterback by putting a lot of pressure on him, giving him a lot of different looks. Let's see how it plays out.
When a player is down injured after that last play, we'll take a timeout while they check him out. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That's hot. It's Coleman. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking for his back. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Golden Gophers will line up on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. Fights off a defender. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Receivers are bunched together. And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete that time. Just out of reach of the receiver. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Coleman. They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there. The Golden Gophers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking to throw again. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Gophers, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Tigers offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game. There are guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Nobody heads out of bounds after a real nice gain there. One play, and they're already past the 40, 1st and 10.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
To throw, it's Arnold. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Close to the tight end. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. And he never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. And here's that wrinkle, the wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. Powering through. And the defense comes up with the football.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
The offense now has great field position to start the drive. Running back with the football. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. To throw, it's Arnold. Pass rush gets home.
Well, that's their 2nd sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep it tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
He missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
Makes the catch for the defense, breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Now it's 2nd down here. There's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
You know, on most of these counters, you leave the in man in the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen to kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Minnesota.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Looking downfield, it's Arnold. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Looks like Auburn will have the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Howard. Breaks loose at the 40. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking to pass here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with the first down at the 17. And it's Minnesota in front here. We reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Trying to run. It's Moulton. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Here comes a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Looking downfield, it's Arnold. Receiver makes the grab. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So here we go. 3rd and goal. Can they punch it in from the 1? On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance to try to get that touchdown.
That decision to go for it on 4th down doesn't work out. Minnesota offense takes the field. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they want the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. Here's the 2nd down play. He's going to hand this off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking to scramble. This one ends up a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
Look out, room to run here. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Gonna run it. It's Moulton. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the 1st down. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? QB keeps it himself. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. With all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. 4th and 1.
2nd and 10 here
Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Dropping back, it's Arnold. Oh, he trapped him for a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
To the 45. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
What a great play by the quarterback here. Everybody is blanketed in man coverage, so instead of forcing the ball, he just tucks it and takes off. Heads-up play to pick up a bunch of yards.
Running out of time in the pocket. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. When the tackle is made, the screen pass there produces a solid gain. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Coleman. He made the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be 1st down. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the 2nd quarter. Catch made on the right side. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They're going to run it here. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. Remember the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Pulls it in. It's Walsh. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route, the catch made. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a 1st down to the 42. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And looking to throw now on 1st down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the offense will now quickly spend the timeout.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Send the back in motion. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Clock over the middle. It's Coleman. Look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. And the Golden Gophers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
Timeout, Minnesota.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Snags the quick throw. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And a nice 1st down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. The ground game ineffective in the 1st half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with a pass game. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He shreds the tackle. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure the defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Grab down the middle. It's Robinson. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the 2nd half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field.
But there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Out the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He's running out of time here. After all that, heaves it deep down the middle. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. To the air, it's Arnold. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Punt team ready to boot it away. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Oh, and the punt will land just beyond the goal line. A missed opportunity to pin the opponent back. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. The backs got it. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. No chance to catch him there. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner choosing to field this one. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Gonna run it. It's Moulton. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Scanning the field. It's Arnold. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. The punt team making their way on the field. And that sets up a return. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Ball handed off. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Important 2nd down play coming up. And the same runner's got it again. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Can he get there on the ground? That's big. They convert on 3rd and set him up first down from the 32.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock and trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Ball handed off. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The Golden Gophers are in the red zone. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. try and muscle for the first down. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to secure.
Touchdown, Minnesota! And the route is on.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will be a return. And the returner brought down by that coverage team.
Oh, man. In situations like that, just take a fair catch or a touchback. Now you've hurt your offense by giving them poor field position.
Dropping back, it's Arnold. Quick throw to the left side. With the catch, it's Coleman. Tackle made at the 23 as they gained some important breathing room.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. Breaks into the clear. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide.
Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. And now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. Keeping it on the ground here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And it's Minnesota in front here. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Handoff to the back. He's got the first and still going. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the Golden Gophers have first and 10 here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
End zone ahead. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Golden Gophers trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Nowhere to run up the middle.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
And the defense hold up here on 3rd and goal. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Trying the old counter play here. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Back to throw. It's Arnold. Pass complete on a crosser. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. The pocket breaking down. Picks it up himself and still going.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Catch made on the out route. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. And that last time. They just pound. Play with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. The offense starts with a short field. Chewing clock with the running game. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Second down play coming up. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21. First down here for this offense. He'll hand it off. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And there's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now... It's the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see last season's national champions, the Minnesota Golden Gophers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So Minnesota's offense comes on the field first today. This is a team coming out here with a lot of confidence, front of an energized home crowd coming off that win last week. But there's a challenge today against this defense.
Yeah, great defense. It's going to be really exciting to see how this one plays out. And I think you're right. I think they did gain a lot of confidence coming in now at home in front of this crowd. Magical atmosphere. They got to take advantage of it.
And here's the handoff. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line, those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Getting set. Here's second down. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Pump over the middle. It's Hayes. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
And now the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Hand it off. Tackled, but forced down.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. Here's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got it for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
That's reeled in. It's Coleman. Completion nets about 9 yards. Not enough for the first. And it's 4th down. And the Golden Gophers will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. Needs a completion here on 4th down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The Golden Gophers line up on 1st and 10 now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Touchdown, Minnesota, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
He'll return it from inside the 5. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense comes out for their first possession today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game, guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Dropping back, it's Lagway. The tight end has got it. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. The completion makes it second down. Caught near the sticks. It's White. Looks like Georgia will have the first down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Breaks a tackle into the... Continues to fight for yards. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gain there. The guys up front line up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back. Caught behind the line. It's Frazier. Breaks a tackle on the play. Makes a decent gain.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got it with room to run. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. Georgia has moved into the red zone. Now in the red zone, it's Lagway. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. Incompletion makes it second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Breaks free. Both run tackle, but couldn't escape. Dropped for a sack.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
Grab down the middle. It's White. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The field goal is good.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Solid gain then. Moves the ball out to the 32. First and 10 play coming up.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
They test the middle there, but get nothing. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Hayes. And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this first quarter. it's Minnesota in front here. And the first quarter is in the books, but is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Handoff to the single back.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone. And the Golden Gophers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Defense is coming after him. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And he's going to bring this one out. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. A tight end makes the catch downfield.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pass rush gets home.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've got a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game, and this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. The Dogs will line up to boot it away. That's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. And the return will be brought down. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
They'll run it here. Powers through. Not much on that play. Brought down short. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Coleman. Good enough for the first down to the 37. Here comes the bunch formation. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball's just about to get to his receiver, and then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Back to throw again. Caught quickly. The Golden Gophers pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Putting together a nice drive now. It'll be first down close to midfield. First down. We're going to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. The offense now operating in empty. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Hayes. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Second down after that one on the previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. On the move now. He throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it will bring up third down.
I mean, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on third down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Minnesota. Still no answer for this offense. So the offense looking now for building a lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Back to pass. It's Lagway. The receiver grabs him. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And the Bulldogs will have to kick this away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And the returner is brought down. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. This offense has been clicking so far. They get aggressive, go for more before halftime. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking deep down the right side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws. It's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Hayes. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The big guy was just turned loose right over the middle.
Chris, how did they miss this guy? Big tight end, has great athletic ability, all alone over the middle. The quarterback's eyes lit up as he found his intended target for a big gain.
They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. And the Golden Gophers will have 1st and 10 here. And he'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Coleman. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Another great play by this receiver. And I'll tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is...
Touchdown, Golden Gophers! Strong game by this quarterback.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Backed up this close to the red zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Short connection to the tight end here. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Grab behind the line. It's Frazier. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Great patience here. Great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
Catch made over the middle. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Taylor. He made the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. Gotta say, I'm a little puzzled here. I don't know what they're seeing that we're not seeing to send the field goal team out here now. The Golden Gophers will kick this deep to begin the second half.
Georgia, 3.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. It's a steep mountain to climb here in the second half. They need to get going, cut into this deficit right here. Grab down the middle. It's Taylor. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's White. They wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker. So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Can he make it to the marker? He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short. The Bulldogs will have to kick it away. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Hand off to the veteran. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second day, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity that what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. And the Golden Gophers pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. It's a short completion of the tight end. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
He'll hand it off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Tailback takes the handoff again. And tackled after a small pickup there. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Back in motion now. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Close to the tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And tests the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
They'll run it from the gun. He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. There's the handoff. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Minnesota.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Ball scooped up by the defense. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out, and it gets him a touchdown.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He escapes the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Throwing off play action. That pass is no good. Incomplete to wrap up play here in the third quarter. And it's Minnesota in front here. In these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle. A shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. So 1 quarter away from wrapping up an impressive CFP victory. Let's get back to the final period. Begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this 3rd down. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Grab near the sticks. It's Taylor. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw it again. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down. Dogs will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. Returner is brought down. Gets a start on the next drive. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. Really excellent possession last time. They mixed the run and pass, kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. And the single back takes the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here comes a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Coleman. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down. The Golden Gophers will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. Trying for a 4th down completion. Moves out of the pocket. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. The pass falls incomplete. A big 4th down stop for this defense. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. Nice grab. It's Williams. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. The Dogs trying to cash in here in the red zone. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. From the shotgun. Drops back looking for an open man. Gets made on the out route. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Third down upcoming after that completion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And that one is incomplete in the end zone.
It's just been one of those days for this offense and this quarterback. They just cannot seem to find this rhythm to get them back in the game. They're down big, and now another incompletion. What will the offensive coordinator dial up next?
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So they tack on 3 points, but still a large deficit.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. Grinding away with their running game. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. Second down after that previous play. They're going to run it here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. The backs got it. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. And the Golden Gophers will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. The sure hands. It's Tracy. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. The Golden Gophers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. Now it's second down here. Hand it off. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
And the tailbacks got it again. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. ball handed off. He gets loose. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. First down here for this offense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Offense getting set. It's second down. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting than big. This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrive in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to Las Vegas, where dreams and fortunes can be made, and the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Minnesota Golden Gophers, taking on another squad from the Big Ten, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it, this football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Oregon's offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. And here we are, folks, the last two teams standing, battling for a national championship. It's been a long regular season. They have survived a punishing playoff run, and here we go. The trophy is in the building. Who's going to walk out of here with a lifelong memory?
Chris, one of the great things now that we're in this 12-team playoff format and in the national championship is we no longer have to debate who should be the champion. You have 12 teams. We've played it out. We're down to the best two teams.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
There are a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long.
Just standing there, gets hit again. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And the result is going to be a safety.
Well, that's how you get a game started by this defense. What a way to score here early. We'll just have to see if these 2 points make much of a difference if this game ends up coming down to the wire.
Breaks free. Eludes a tackle. So the Minnesota Golden Gophers offense out there for their first possession. And they'll use the ground game here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. A bullet, but it's incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Looking for his big tight end. He's got it. That is enough for a first down. They've got him, and they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. And the Golden Gophers getting set on 1st and 10. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Checks this down to the running back. To the 25. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Golden Gophers are moving quickly down the field. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Gets the ball off Kazi's head, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Catch made, looking for the goal line. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming third down call.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. And he is denied on 3rd and 1. Great defense.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking for 6. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Oregon, 0.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. Back to throw. It's Moore. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
They've got it in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They're going to run it. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Hunt over the middle. It's Hayes. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Wants to throw it. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Hayes. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the 1st down. And the Golden Gophers are in the red zone now. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. They convert on 3rd down now. Sets up 1st and goal from the 9.
3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that froze the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. Pressure is coming. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. And it's Minnesota in front here. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through 1 quarter. Let's check out the game summary. So they pass on the chip shot field goal. They're going to go for it. 4th and goal from the 5. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And he drops back in the gun. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. All right, so it's 1st and 10, back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Oh, this winds up a safety. The player is down injured after that last play. They take a timeout or they check him out. He breaks free. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Oh, and he fumbles! Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They're in the right place, just the right time.
And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down. That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Moore. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now. Offense behind the sticks facing a 2nd and long. Second down, we're going to throw it. Short pass finds the tight end. Pointer in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. So they find the reliable tight end, and he makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, you've got a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. They're looking to protect the lead and protect the football. The last possession, remember, ended in a fumble. Keeping it on the ground here. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you get a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pass tipped at the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw, testing the middle. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. With anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses him.
Looking to throw yet again. He lets it go. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Bringing pressure. Swarm by the pass rush. A sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front.
A deep shot to the right. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. Third down play for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. So the offense with the first and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Makes the catch. It's Tracy. Finding space at the 20. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Okay, now it's second and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. So a huge play to start the drive and get in scoring position, but now it's third and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
A little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on third and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Makes it with the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, they get stuffed at the line of scrimmage here. That's going to bring up a third down play for this offense. And, hey, I know it's the first half. With the way this defense is playing and the fact that they have a nice lead, this is an important third down to try to convert here.
To throw, it's Moore. Taking a shot deep down the right side. The pass is intercepted. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there and almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Tracy. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Hayes. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Third and goal, try to make it on the ground. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the first half, but you got to wonder after that stop there on third down. Now we got a 4th down situation, and now you're in the red zone. I wonder, you want to take the 3 points the easy way, or do you roll the dice, try to take a chance and try to come up with a touchdown?
It's 4th and goal from the 5, but no field goal attempt. They'll go for it. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete. The defense hauls on 4th down, and they'll take. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. So the drive begins backed up at their own 5. Tough spot. To the air. It's Moore. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Going to be a safety. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So following the safety, it's a free kick. They'll boot it away from the 20.
Free kick out of bounds.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Losing so many yards on the first play of a drive like this off of a scramble really turns second down into a salvage down. You set out to get enough yardage back to make third down possibly manageable.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He fires downfield. What a catch! Tackle made after a big gain. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Well, this is what you would call a 3-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. Nice game. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's picked off in the end zone. Tackled after the interception. That would be the final play this first time. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. They were productive in the first half, but hurt themselves with turnovers. Let's see if they can fix that here as we get the third quarter going. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Nowhere to run up the middle. Here's the second down play.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. He'll hand it off. They test the middle, but gets stuck. That one goes nowhere. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Short throw complete to the tight end. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. The Golden Gophers are on the move here. First down, looking to throw the football. Quick completion to the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Important second down play coming up. Handoff in a single back formation. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Third down after that running play. And the back now goes in motion. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Throws to the tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Hayes. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
You know, with the lead in the national championship in the second half, there are a lot of offensive coordinators around the country that would be more conservative, run the ball, keep the clock moving. I love the fact that this offensive coordinator takes a chance here, throws the football, shows the confidence he has in a quarterback, and it really pays off for him.
First and goal, will try to run it in. All right, test the middle there, but get nothing. Second down and goal, upcoming. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Going absolutely nowhere. It would be a loss on the play.
Boy, they're just not successful here on second and goal, but let's give a lot of credit to this defense. They've looked good on these first two opportunities by the offense. They strung that last play out and forced a loss of yardage, bringing up third down.
Touchdown, Golden Gophers! This air attack is still unstoppable. Now the try for the two-point conversion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. He makes it into the end zone to add two more to the lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Looking for a gap. It's Beebe. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. They pick up the first on the ground. A quick juke. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a first down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
The defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. The completion sets up a second down play. Ball handed to the running back. Fighting off the defender. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
To throw, it's Moore. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a loss on the play. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. They finally make the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Offense racing down the field. It sets up a first and goal inside the 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. They finish off the scoring drive. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Now, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes the grab. It's Tracy. They finally grabbed the senior, but not before he leads the defense on a chase.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Second down play coming up. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Grab down the middle. It's Coleman. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
But the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
And it's Minnesota in front here. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And there's the handoff. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Getting set. Here's second down. And here's the handoff. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. And now the handoff. It's good for first down yardage. Set up at the 26 now. And the Golden Gophers lining up here on 1st and 10.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. The Golden Gophers are in the red zone. They'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Third down and short in this championship game on the 9th play of the drive. They'll try to run for the first down. Fighting him off. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. And the Golden Gophers will line up now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. 2nd and goal for the offense. Here's the handoff. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Oregon offense is back out on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Pre-snap motion from the offense. To throw, it's Moore. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Second down, we're going to throw it. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
The Ducks will have to punt this one away. And the ball is away from inside the 10. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. That's the first down and more. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Working clock with the ground game. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
42-14.
Return starts from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. National championship game comes down to this. They've got to get points right now. Serious urgency. Looking downfield. It's Moore. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. A direct snap. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Makes a quick catch. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The offense facing a tough conversion here, 3rd and long from the 42. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Looking for a late deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge game slips through his hands. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Took contact on the throw, but it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. He's in the clear. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the 1st down.
1st and goal, handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Same mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Minnesota Golden Gophers.